This video features AI-generated visuals and voice to streamline production and enhance engagement. Every script, concept, and creative decision comes directly from St. Timothy himself, just faster. Imagine 1829, upstate New York, and a 23-year-old poor farm boy named Joseph Smith who never finished second grade. That's who historians tell us wrote the 531 pages of the complex Book of Mormon with no notes as a first-time author at a pace of 4,500 words a day. How is this possible? Has anyone ever done anything like it? What are the odds that someone like Joseph could do this? To be fair, he wasn't completely uneducated. We know he could read the Bible and write, but without proper grammar or spelling, as his writing from that time shows. But that was pretty much the extent of his educational achievements. Let's examine the facts as we have them, and apply a Bayesian statistical model to examine the probability. As mentioned, his education was low by today's standards. No high school, no college, no seminary, no library. But he did hang out at the small local bookstore. He was, for the most part, a subsistence farmer, picking up any job he could get, with little free time for education. Much like most farmers on the American frontier. As for the complexity of the Book of Mormon, consider what scholars point out. The text contains roughly 337 proper names, including 188 that are unique, over 150 named locations, and over 600 passages with geographical relevance. 3 overlapping calendar systems, and unknown complex Hebrew poetry forms in 1830. Now let's get into the Bayesian statistical model. Historians examined every single book published in America in the entire 1820s. Over 41,000 titles. Only 5 to 7% were written by people with that low level of schooling. 35% came from clergy with seminary training. 30% from lawyers with formal degrees. Joseph was in the bottom 5% of people statistically likely to publish anything. Yet he dictated a 270,000-word religious epic with 0 notes and 0 prior writing samples, all as a first and only draft, at a rate of 4,500 words a day for about 65 working days. Here's exactly how the Bayesian math works. The same method used by statisticians. You start with the base rate, the prior probability. Uneducated people publishing books equals about 1 in 15. Then you update with new evidence. He did it on the first try, no training, while farming full-time, no outline or notes, dictated in a constant stream. Each new piece of evidence multiplies the odds downward. You can literally do this yourself on a calculator. Take 1 divided by 15, multiply by 0.05 for no prior writing, multiply again by 0.01 for authors who used 0 notes. The number shrinks fast. Think of it like updating a weather app. You start with, it rains 20% of the time, then add dark clouds and wind, and suddenly it's 80% probability based of prior evidence. Same here. Each fact multiplies the probability, for it or against it. Mind-blowing, right? An uneducated farm kid beating the educated elite of his day? The numbers already say no. But wait, there's a whole lot more. Stick around for part 2, the length problem of the Book of Mormon. Comment if this hits you in some way, and subscribe so you don't miss the rest. I invite you to read the Book of Mormon for yourself and discover its promise to witness that Jesus is the Christ, the true and living God. Contact the missionaries at www.comeuntoChrist.org and download the free Book of Mormon app.